I keep reiterating how I'm not aligned to anything politically. I'm not left, I'm not right. Look how everybody was up in arms talking about ICE in Minnesota, Minneapolis. Now nobody's talking about that. That was a perfect example of how the left and the right are supposed to be pinned against each other so that we can have some sort of civil war and fight. And now nobody's speaking about it. Now we're seeing what's happening with this war, and we realize the bigger picture. And they say, okay, we don't want immigrants coming in. Well, even Charlie Kirk pointed it out. These regime change wars happen, and then mass immigration is the result of these wars. So you blaming the Muslims who are getting bombed indiscriminately, now they need a place to live, and you're gonna direct all the anger to them instead of the people that are responsible for the war is stupid. The left and the right should realize what's really going on. This is why you should separate from these parties. Time for the far left and the far right. You know, imagine going to an anti-Israel protest, and on one side you have like the hardcore Nazis, the other side you have the Free Palestine Starbucks girls with the nose piercing and someone with a hijab, and the other crazy libtard girls with blue hair. Those people are more similar than anything that they try to make it seem like the right is united about. That's the major issue. Leave all of that behind. And people got upset when I said that. I tweeted earlier yesterday saying that, look, you could love your country. I love America, but being overly patriotic is the same thing as being a season ticket holder for the Patriots. Yes, with Tom Brady. He doesn't know that you exist, idiot. Cheering on a sports ball team and wearing the jersey with the name of somebody that's not you. Spending all this money to buy the beer. Woo! Sports! They don't know who you are. That's the same thing as being overly patriotic to a country that wants to send you to die for Israel. So yes, love your country for sure, but patriotism and being overly proud of your ethnicity and, you know, what your ancestors have done, you're not responsible for that. That's nothing that you did. There's a quote, I'm not sure if it's from Aristotle or Plato, I can't remember. Some philosopher said that being proud of your ethnicity happens when you have nothing else to show pride in. So people get mad. They're like, oh, I love America. You're not patriotic. Yeah, okay, look, it's you can love your country, but it gets to a point. Nationalism is another psyop. It's another way to keep you controlled, because if you're super nationalistic without looking into what's happening, that's how you end up getting drafted to die in a war that's not benefiting you. That's how you end up supporting people who clearly don't care about you or your country and are getting paid by foreign assets. So I know people get really upset about that. Oh, get deported, this stuff. First off, I was born here. Second, I'm right. Like, I'm right. And you know I'm right. But, you know, they don't like that it's coming from a Muslim.